And welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark, and today I get to check out the Donnie Yen classic, Holy Virgin vs. the Evil Dead, released on Blu-ray by Idiot Films. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So I'm not going to lie, I am extremely excited for this release. This is a movie I didn't expect to come out on Blu-ray anytime soon, I have to say, because The Holy Virgin vs. the Evil Dead is a bit of an oddity from Donnie Yen's extensive filmography. I mean, let's think about it. There's not too many Cat 3 movies there. There's Satan Returns, which he shot a few years after this, which kind of dips his toe into that Category 3 genre. But after that, there wasn't too much more in terms of this horror element that Donnie Yen would star in. Now, this, I have to say, is absolutely a cracker film. It is wild, it is insane, it is bloody, it is full of tits and ass, and some incredible fight scenes. And of course, that all started with me back in the mid-90s, as most of them did, with this wonderful Eastern Heroes release. I think the second movie to come out on their video label, which I picked up instantly. I mean, of course, that Evil Dead inspired cover there. This didn't really sell it anywhere as close as the action movie it really is. But of course, Donnie Yen, Ben Lam, Ken Lo, Pauline Young, Robert Tack. There's so many people in this movie that really should be pulling you towards spending your money on this new Blu-ray release. Now, after that video, which I thoroughly enjoyed and I watched religiously for a long time, I picked up this Donnie Yen set in America many, many moons ago. I mean, probably over 20 years ago. And it includes 4 movies on here that are not connected in any way, and it's an odd choice, but you've got like Dark City there, Hero Among Heroes, Cheetah on Fire, and Holy Virgin vs. the Evil Dead, of course. All dreadful quality, all very unwatchable, but 4 highly enjoyable movies from this period of Donnie Yen. I would say for me, Holy Virgin vs. Evil Dead is one of the most colourful comic book type movies that he's probably ever starred in, and that would be down to, of course, the production team behind it. Tony Liu, the amazing Tony Liu, and very underrated Tony Liu, director of Holy Flame vs. the Martial World, Killer Angels, Angel Terminators 2, The Dragon Fighter, The Big Deal with Moonlight Yukari Oshima, which is a fantastic movie and a movie I would love to see get a UK Blu-ray release, which may never happen. But part of the Golden Sun production house there. So you also have Choi Fat doing the action, also credited here, I believe, as the executive director. Now, Tony Liu and Choi Fat did a range of movies together. And also his brother, Soo Ha, who is the King of Sticks from Drunken Master, also appears in this as the priest of the Hai Win tribe in Cambodia. So he is father to Pauline Young. Yes, from what I can remember correctly. But this movie itself is just bonkers. Very, very colourful. Those typical cartoony special effects that we see so much throughout the 80s and 90s of Hong Kong cinema. But overall, it is a pretty wild affair. I really enjoy it. A lot of people hate it, but whatever, you know. So the fact that Idiot Films have put this out on Blu-ray gives it a wee bit more clout. Let's just be honest. Now, I do believe with this we're getting 2 versions, which is very, very exciting. We're getting the more conservative version with a bit more clothes on, and then we're getting the uncut Category 3 version, which is very much all clothes off. And I do think both variations were shot around the same time. for that particular reason. So yes, gorgeous, stunning, gorgeous artwork again from Kung Fu Bob, highlighted even more so with this shiny cover, which I adore because it really brings those lightning bolts to life there. That is class looking. I love it. And this shot of Ken Lo on the back again, as you can see. Very excited. Really hoping there's a poster in here to add to the Kung Fu Bob poster book. But what have we got? Extra features here. We have got slipcase, double-sided poster, and Moon Monsters, Holy Virgins, and Kung Fu booklet notes by Paul Bramhall. 2 versions of the film, including the uncut Category 3 version, reconstructed from best available materials. Now, usually when you see this, we note, you'll get a note also popping up on screen, which I've seen before in other releases. And sometimes for these reconstructed uncut versions, it's really kind of went to video for to fill those scenes in as cleaned up as best as they can. But you will notice those differences. Well, I'm going to confirm that with you, of course, when I watch it. You've got high definition, I should say, 1080p Blu-ray, presentation in 1.85.1 aspect ratio, 2.0 Cantonese dual mono with newly translated English subtitles. That's the only audio option on there. The man behind the genius, an interview with Lee Ho Kwan. Lee Ho Kwan, you'll recognize him more so from the likes of Angel Terminators 2. He's one of like Moon Lee and Yukari Oshima's gang buddies, but he's also the writer of this. I do believe the assistant director also, and he does make an appearance here as one of the young tribesmen that battles Pauline Young in her introduction there. So an interview with him, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen a lot on him. This is going to be nice. The King of Disco versus the Evil Dead, an interview with Robert Mack, very good. Of course, Shaw Brothers star Robert Mack, who didn't really take off as a leading man in modern Hong Kong cinema, but he's always appeared in different things alongside the bigger stars. Reversible sleeve featuring new artwork by Kung Fu Bob O'Brien, and the original Thai poster. Interesting. Wow, okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let's get stuck into this. I'm very, very excited, and I can't stop looking at this cover. It is so cool. I mean, when you get this, please do this. Play with it in the light, because you see a lot more. It's class looking. Wow, that's very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, popping that out there. Comes out with Bob's artwork on the front. And inside, oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Look at this. Oh, wow. Okay, so the disc is hit up with a pink background there. Very much if you got the 4K release of To Kill with Intrigue. One disc, the 4K disc, had a redder background, and the Blu-ray disc had this more of a pinkish background, which is pretty cool. It sets off the artwork a bit more there as well. Of course, you have your booklet and poster over here, but let me slide out this cover. Oh, wow. Can't wait to turn this around. Look at this. So, Bob's artwork, full spread, as you can see, which I adore, of course. And because he has the slip, I will be flipping it round to this Thai poster art, which is pretty damn cool. Look at that. Hopefully you're not getting too much glare there off the light bouncing in. Wow, that's nice. I like that. Very good indeed. Very good. Oh, that is lovely. Okay, poster. I'm very excited for. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my God, yes. Because I always find with Bob's artwork, when you get this poster version and it's larger, it's even more impressive. As are they all, every one of them. But look at this. This is class looking. Wow. So Ben Lam, of course, Jackie Chan's stunt team member, as is Ken Lo. They kind of cross paths. Donnie and Ben Lam cross paths a few times, most recently in Raging Fire, Benny Chan's Raging Fire. And of course, Ken and Donnie starred in, I think, Crystal Fist, shot the same year as this, and Cheetah on Fire, as well as a few others there. Robert Mack in the background, and Pauline Young, who you'll recognise more so from Dragons Forever. Great poster. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. This is one I've never seen before. How cool. I mean, I would not want to go and see that movie if that was the poster in the cinema, by any means. But if that was the poster in the cinema, absolutely, I would be straight in there. Wow, that's pretty cool. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Then we got the booklet, which is looking pretty fun. So the front cover of the book here, hopefully you'll get that all. And on the back, a pretty cool bit of coverage there, which I like. That's quite nice. Very excited, very, very exciting. There was a few releases that 88 were putting out there with the blacker covers, thinner kind of releases. But they weren't kind of given the poster treatment and booklet and stuff, which was a damn shame. Anyway, let's get stuck into this. Look at, there's that face of Ken Loach starting to explode. What a giveaway. But this is gorgeous. Wow. Very nicely put out. Look at that poster. Now that's a better Hong Kong poster to have put on the opposite side of that poster that came with it. Very nice. Maybe they just couldn't get a high-res enough version of that. Of course, Sybil Hu also stars in here. I totally forgot. Doesn't get much to do. Pretty much regulated to the the Office, but not really as much of a starring role, let's just say, or action role than normal. And she has starred in a number of Tony Liu's movies, so I'm quite surprised they didn't put her out there. But then again, when you come to this end scene in the big battle, there's enough people, there's enough going on, enough fighting. Kathy Chow there. Very nice. Very, very excited. I'm so excited to see this in full HD. I mean, that DVD version there is pretty shite. I wouldn't go back to that ever. This I enjoy going back to, but of course it is that video quality. And this video alone, this was released in 1995, so that's almost 30 years old. And I mean, it's held up well, but again, now getting the chance to see this in full HD is absolutely wonderful. I'm going to go now, check everything out, come right back and let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out 88 Films' release of Holy Virgin versus the Evil Dead, and my god, this film looks stunning in full HD. This has absolutely been the best experience I've ever had with this movie. It was fantastic and much more fun than I actually gave it credit for, I have to say. Beautifully done, beautifully done. The intercut scenes for the uncut category 3 version, you can see that slight drop in quality. It's nothing distracting really at all. It does have burnt in English subtitles and they do layer the new ones over it there. But it's for such a short amount of time, it's really nothing to complain about. And if that's the only way that they could reconstruct this uncut version, then so be it. But for me, it was an absolute joy to watch. The HD print really highlights how beautifully shot the movie was. Of course, shot in Thailand, although set in Cambodia, but shot in Thailand, it looks stunning, especially the latter half of it. It really looks the part. Is absolutely gorgeous. Such a wonderful movie, honestly. Kind of, if you think about so let's say Chin Soo Ho and Chow Yun Fat's The Seventh Curse, that was also released by 88 Films. That's the kind of vibe that you're going to have with this movie. Probably not as bonkers when it comes to having the alien creature and things like that. This is more supernatural, I suppose, in that respect, with Ken Lo playing this wonderful bloodthirsty moon monster. But yeah, absolutely had a great time with this. Can't wait to watch it again. The one thing I did realize, not even when I was reading out the special features to you, there was no audio commentary with this, which was quite surprising. I would have loved to have done an audio commentary for this 88 Films. Absolutely, and I might still do that and just put it out on my channel. But yeah, a movie I feel that would have benefited from having that. In terms of the special features there, all you have is the 2 interviews. You've got Lee Ho Kwan and Robert Mack. I have to say, both delivered by Arnaud Lanaku. Again, probably not saying that right, Arnaud, sorry. Who usually works with Spectrum Films from France. 2 wonderfully put together interviews. Lee Ho Kwan's, I have to say, definitely one of my favourite interviews in a long time. 28 minutes in length or just over. This guy was fantastic to listen to. Really, really fantastic piece. Please check that out. Great info on the movie itself, great info on the film industry and his background, working with Tony Liu, who he seen as his godfather. Fantastic piece. Really, honestly, I could listen to this guy for another half an hour. He was that good. Very, very funny. but definitely an interview worth listening to. Robert Max is a wee bit different. It's half the time, probably 15 minutes in length. He's a bit more subdued, a bit more, I guess, I don't know, mature about it, but they're two very different interviews. Definitely well worth watching on both accounts. But for me, Lee's was absolutely spot on and one of my favorites in a long time. There's not too much more to give you on this other than this is absolutely a joy to have in my collection. Beautiful artwork from Kung Fu Bob, as you can see here, with a different format here with the text, which I prefer. I would have liked to have seen this on the front cover with the yellow text with the red drop shadow there and the red Chinese text below. I think it would have popped off here a lot more, just a lot more assertive than the gold with the black and then the green Chinese writing below there. But anyway, small gripe. Yes, an audio commentary would have been great, but this is a gorgeous wee package. The picture quality throughout both prints is stunning, absolutely stunning. This movie is fantastic fun. If you're a fan of Donnie Yen's, you really should pick this up, honestly. But yes, definitely a double thumbs up from me. Super glad that it's in my collection. Out now from Idiot Films. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, enjoy your Cat 3 or Kung Fu, and I will see you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram @InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.